A crooked cop is caught in the act on his own body camera video.
In the world of law enforcement, body cameras have become a crucial tool for capturing crucial evidence and holding officers accountable. They document encounters, ensuring transparency and protecting both civilians and the police themselves. But what happens when the footage captured by these cameras exposes the very individuals sworn to uphold the law? These are remarkable stories of crooked cops caught stealing on camera. Number 1. The case begins with a shocking revelation. An AR-15 rifle goes missing from an MTSU police locker. The investigation into the missing weapon takes an unexpected turn when suspicion falls upon one of their own former MTSU police officer, Marco Burks. Determined to uncover the truth, the Murfreesboro Police Department devises an elaborate plan, a sting operation to test Officer Burks's integrity.
What really is called an integrity test.
Hidden cameras are strategically placed, and a bait car is set up on the campus of MTSU. Officer Burks is sent alone to investigate the abandoned vehicle, unaware that he is being watched. Officer Burks approaches the vehicle, oblivious to the fact that his every move is being recorded. As he explores the car, he spots a bottle of pills, which he quickly pockets. Moments later, he seizes a stack of cash amounting to $1,100 and another bottle of pills. Astonishingly, he reports nothing unusual to dispatch, merely stating that the vehicle is unoccupied.
The vehicle is unoccupied. That's it.
Back in his squad car, Officer Burks can be heard shuffling papers, possibly counting the money he has just taken. The crucial question arises, will he report these stolen items as part of the car's inventory? Officer Burks fails to do so, sealing his fate. Officer Burks is subsequently arrested, and while in custody at Rutherford County Jail, he makes a phone call to his wife.
I got caught up in I got in trouble. I know what I did. He did his thing, and I got caught. So embarrassed.
The hidden cameras that were set up for the sting operation catch Officer Burks at the abandoned vehicle, but it is his own body camera footage that provides the most damning evidence during the trial. During the trial, Officer Burks is questioned about the missing AR-15. He vehemently denies ever taking the firearm and is never charged for its theft. The weapon remains unrecovered. Nevertheless, Chief Pista believes the sting operation was a success, as it exposed an officer who had gone astray. Officer Burks pleads guilty to 3 felonies and is ultimately convicted of tampering with evidence. When sentenced, he faces between 3 and 15 years in prison. This case serves as a stark reminder of the importance of body camera footage and its role in uncovering misconduct within law enforcement. Number 2. A police officer caught on camera stealing from a dead man's home. The incident came to light when the deceased homeowner's girlfriend returned to the house and noticed that the back door had been left open. Concerned about the situation, she asked a neighbor to accompany her inside.
I thought the police always the person returned.
To their shock and disbelief, they discovered that numerous items were missing, including the 2 safes and several firearms. The homeowner's attorney promptly contacted the Orange County Sheriff's Department to report the theft and provide them with the crucial evidence captured on the home surveillance system. The footage revealed Deputy Steve Hortz, a 12-year veteran of the force, entering the house and brazenly helping himself to the deceased man's belongings. It showed him taking the safes, ceiling fans, and even a rifle case. During a news conference held by Sheriff Don Barnes, he confirmed the ongoing investigation into Hortz's alleged actions and expressed his disappointment and outrage. He emphasized that the purpose of the deputy's initial visit to the home was to render aid and assistance, not to exploit the situation and commit crimes. Sheriff Barnes firmly stated, when he was called to the residence, it was to render aid and assistance, not to set himself up to commit further crimes or to victimize that family, and we owe them an apology. The district attorney's office subsequently charged Deputy Hortz with 3 counts of felony burglary. According to authorities, he had returned to the residence on multiple occasions to steal more items, even returning once in his official uniform. Such audacious acts have left the community shocked and outraged. The deceased homeowner, a man in his 70s, was found dead of natural causes. He did not have any children but had 5 beloved dogs. The loss of their owner and the subsequent violation of their home has undoubtedly added to the emotional distress experienced by the family and friends left behind. It is a tragic and unfortunate situation made worse by the actions of someone sworn to protect and serve. In a disheartening turn of events, Deputy Hortz chose to resign from the Orange County Sheriff's Department in September, presumably to avoid being fired. The department's response to his actions has been swift and resolute, highlighting their commitment to accountability. Sheriff Barnes expressed his disappointment and referred to Hortz's actions as a violation of public trust that is both inexcusable despicable and intolerable. If found guilty of the felony burglary charges, Deputy Hortz could face a sentence of more than 4 years in prison. However, it is important to note that at this stage, he has pleaded not guilty. Currently, he is out on bail, having posted $50,000 for his release. This case serves as a reminder that no one is above the law, and that the actions of a few individuals should not tarnish the reputation of an entire law enforcement agency. The Orange County Sheriff's Department has expressed its commitment to ensuring justice is served and has extended an apology to the victim's family for the actions of Deputy Hortz. Number 3. In a shocking turn of events, a surveillance video captured a Philadelphia police officer allegedly engaging in shoplifting at a local 7-Eleven store. This incident has left both the convenience store owners and the community in disbelief, as law enforcement officers are expected to uphold the law, not break it. Convenience store owners in the Juniata neighborhood have been struggling with shoplifting for the past 2 years. However, they never anticipated that a police officer would be caught on surveillance tape participating in such illegal activities. The incident occurred last Friday morning, around 10 a.m., when a 25th District Police officer in full uniform entered the 7-Eleven store located on the 1100 block of East Luzerne. Thanks to the surveillance video, you can witness the officer walking up to the cooler, scanning through items, and allegedly taking a 12-ounce can of Celsius Kiwi Guava energy drink without paying for it. To the astonishment of the store clerk and the owner's wife, who was also present at the counter, the officer simply walked out the door without completing the transaction. The clerk's wife bravely confronted the officer, trying to draw his attention to the fact that he had not paid for the item. She called out, "Hey, officer, you didn't pay for your stuff." However, the officer disregarded their comments and continued walking away. The store owners, shocked by the officer's behavior, went outside the store to confront him and inform him that he needed to pay for the item. Unfortunately, their efforts were ignored, and the officer left the scene. The store owner, who had always been a staunch supporter of the Philadelphia police, was particularly taken aback by the incident. He immediately reached out to an officer he had befriended over the years and showed him the surveillance video. The fellow officer was equally shocked and wasted no time in reporting the incident to their supervisor. In response to the incident, a police spokesman stated that the 25th District officer, whose name is being withheld as they are not yet charged, is under investigation for the alleged shoplifting incident. The officer has been placed on administrative duty while the investigation is ongoing. The store owners, who wished to remain anonymous, expressed their disappointment at the incident, highlighting that shoplifting is already a significant problem in their community. They emphasized that law enforcement should be there to protect and support them, not contribute to their challenges by engaging in criminal behavior. Since the incident, several police officers have visited the store to apologize for the officer's actions. They have expressed embarrassment and assured the store owners that this behavior does not reflect the values and principles of the Philadelphia Police Department. The investigation continued until the case dialed down and was neglected and closed. Cases like these underscore the importance of transparency, accountability, and the need for robust internal oversight within law enforcement agencies. Watch the next video to discover more thrilling police cam stories. Subscribe and turn on notifications for more. Thanks for watching.